Okay, let's get this match going.
Hey, the way she's looked of late, I don't know if there's anybody on the roster today that can take the title from her.
The knee lands.
As we've got Ruby Riott. Sorry, I was also looking through news while I was setting this up. For people who are watching these as the individual matches, I'm doing this as a live stream, so I'm kind of doing some random things that go along with it. So we have Ruby Riott and Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title. This storyline actually isn't too bad. Like the way that they're setting up this storyline is pretty good. So you have what was it? They set up where the Riott Squad have kind of been targeting Charlotte ever since they've gotten up there, and including like the huge beatdown that they gave her, and then it basically becoming like a game of one-upsmanship for Charlotte and Ruby, where Charlotte beat both Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan in matches, and then they beat and then after that in matches, Ruby Riott goes off and beats both Becky Lynch and Naomi, Charlotte's friends. So it's definitely an interesting aspect of where they're going with it. I kind of like where they're going with everything, mainly due to the factors of just mainly due to the factors that it's kind of cohesive. Like they're beating each other's friends, and now they have to meet up in a match. And I kind of like where they're going with this. I think they're doing a pretty good job with this one. Even though they've pretty much made, the Riott Squad a basically discounted version of Absolution. Though Paige is not allowed to wrestle anymore to go along with it, but that's pretty much what it is. It's kind of a different version of Absolution at this time, as Charlotte's going for the victory. I mean, they even have them debut in like the same week, which is really weird.
She comes up short. If you're going to leave your feet,
at least to me, it's really weird for the time being that they would have them like debut within the same week, and then they're practically the same thing. Like you almost feel like Riott's version is almost what is it, like a discounted version of it? Mainly due to the fact that like Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville seemed like they fit with the whole thing with Paige, and they didn't have, and like Paige and them like immediately had a reasoning behind everything. As we get Charlotte's moonsault, they had like a full reasoning behind them, and we didn't get a full reasoning behind the Riott Squad until just like this Tuesday. The promo that they had with both Ruby Riott and Charlotte, I thought was good. Charlotte, explaining like what she has to do is with her last name and everything on that side, that she has to be better than what everyone expects. Ruby giving a reason why they formed the Riott Squad to begin with, to bring down the myth that is Charlotte to go along with it. I thought they did a good job with it. Ooh. So I think they're doing a good job with this feud, actually. I actually would not mind seeing it going a little bit longer. Maybe it's something that they can revisit after WrestleMania. I don't know. Like the rumors of what they have for WrestleMania go in variant ways. Like the way that they have Charlotte going. Oh, and that was quick. Charlotte defends really quickly in this simulation, but the way that they've been going in this feud has been pretty good. Mainly due, I don't know. I guess it feels like it's actually a pretty good feud with everything that they're doing on this side, and It's that's that we get a weird camera shot of a crowd person. That's a weird one. So it's definitely interesting to see where they're gonna go with other things. But like the rumors being that you have Charlotte going up against Asuka. But then there's also the looking that Asuka's actually just going to face Alexa Bliss. Or it could be Nia and Alexa or something on that side. And then they have this whole thing with maybe Natalya going after the person afterwards as well. Or do they do something with Carmella as well? She does have the Money in the Bank contract, and they're kind of mentioning it a little bit more here and there on that side. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with those with that match on Sunday.